Boshladik bo'lmasam.
Simultaneous.
Bu tema ham juda ham qiyin emas, oson tema, lekin juda ham muhim tema. Chunki buni hozir asosiy mantig'i bu yerda tushungan mantig'ing ko'p nima temalarda ishlatiladi. Keyinroq 10-sinfga o'tilgan temalarda ham ishlatiladi. Juda ham ko'p nimalar sistemasi shu chapterda o'rganadigan texnikalarimizdan yechiladi. Demakki, simultaneous linear equations. Ya'ni simultaneous degani bir vaqtda yechilishi bo'lgan ikkita chiziqli tenglama degani. Ya'ni simultaneous degani nima degani? Biror narsa ikkita narsani bitta paytda ro'y berishi simultaneous bo'ladi. Misol uchun nima deysan? Misol uchun ham muzika eshityapman, ham televizor ko'ryapman desang, I am watching TV and listening to music simultaneously or at the same time. Yani simultaneously ikkita narsani bitta vaqtda qilish. Bu yerda simultaneous linear equations ikkita chiziqli tenglama berilgan, o'shalarni bitta paytda yechishing kerak. Asosiy ma'nosi shu. Simultaneous equations. So, anyway, what we have in this chapter. Number one, we are going to learn how to solve simultaneous linear equations. Okay? So when we say linear equations, number one, linear equation, bilasan equation, tenglama. Yeah, linear equation degani nima tushunadi? Misol uchun linear equations in two variables. So that is, for example, linear equation in one variable. Let's say we have one variable that is a times x plus b is equal to 0. That is linear equation in one variable. Nima uchun linear deymiz? Because all the variables in the equation are multiplied by constants. In the equation, we do not have the product of two variables, right? For example, I don't have x times x or x squared. I don't have x times y here. Okay, that's why this linear equation in one variable. Our variable here is x. A and b are constants. How about linear equation in two variables? Here we have a times x plus b times y plus c is equal to 0. Or I can just write this c on the right hand side or here, it doesn't matter. That is a linear equation in two variables. What are the variables here? X is a variable and y is a variable. C is a constant number. And also I can just take this to the right hand side. Also I can write this in this form. For example, a, here we say simultaneous. So here we have a sub 1 is a constant number. X plus b sub 1. Here we have y is equal to c sub 1. That's my first equation. And the second equation is a sub 2 x plus b sub 2 y is equal to c sub 2. Now I have simultaneous linear equations. Simultaneous means I have two equations and we have to solve them together. And we have two variables, x and y, x and y. So I need to find such x sub 0 and y sub 0. When I substitute these values for x and y in the first equation and second equation, it must satisfy both equations simultaneously. Okay, that's why we call this here simultaneous linear equations. And bitta payt yechilishi kerak bo'lgan ikkita chiziqli tenglama degan. So actually here, what methods we should use to solve these equations? Here we have three methods. The first one is elimination method, second one is substitution method, and third one is actually graphical method. I didn't write here because I'm going to show this separately. Third method is graphical method. Yani uni grafikal chizib yechish. And oxirgi qismida problems involving simultaneous linear equations. So now we will talk about these two methods. Okay? Okay. O'qishchi boshini ozgina uyqu ochiladi.
We have already learned that linear equation into variable. Linear equation into variable x and y is in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0.
Okay. Mana shu narsa demakki linear equation in two variables deganda sen kallangga shu narsa kelishi kerak. Mana shu narsani biz nima der ekanmiz? Linear equation in two variables. What are the variables? X, the first variable, y is the second variable. And all variables are multiplied by constants. That's why we call this linear. Okay. O'qishda davom et. Keyingisini o'qi.
Where A and where A, B, C are constant real number and at least one of the and B is non-zero.
At least one of A and B is non-zero. Yani hech bo'lmasa yoki A yoki B bular nolga teng bo'lmasligi kerak. Nolga teng bo'lsa yo'q bo'lib ketib qoladi. Davom et. Uchinchisi
The graph of linear equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is always a straight line.
So here we have an equation, right? Every equation, it has a graph. Every equation has a graph. Here it's saying that the graph of linear equation is always a straight line. How do you write, I'm going to draw the graph of this equation. Just one example for linear equation. Let's say here we have x plus y is equal to 5. Is a linear equation two variables? Yes. Here we have two, right? Here we have 1 times x plus 1 times y minus 5 equals 0. I take 5 to the right hand side, right? So graph means, let me just solve. How many solutions does this equation have? Bu tenglama nechta yechimi bor?
Bitta men ko'ryapman.
Bu tenglamada nechta o'zgaruvchi bor?
Ikkita
o'zgaruvchi bor va bitta tenglama bor. Bu tenglamani cheksizta yechimi bor. Misol uchun bitta yechimi, misol uchun mana x 0 bo'lsa, y nima bo'ladi? 5 bo'ladi. Bitta yechimi. Agar x 1 bo'lsa, y nima bo'ladi? 4 bo'ladi. Ikkinchi yechimi. Qo'ysang, qanoatlantiryaptimi tenglamani? Qanoatlantiryapti. Demak, bitta yechim. To'g'rimi? Yoki bo'lmasam x 3 bo'lsa, y nima bo'ladi? 2 bo'ladi. 3 plus 2 5 mi? Yana bitta yechim. Cheksizta ko'p yechimi bor. Endi mana bu narsani, buni nuqtalarni ikkita bu nuqta har bittasi bitta nuqtani belgilaydi koordinata sistemasi. Mana buni x desang, mana buni y desang, bundoq yozib chiqadigan bo'lsa, buni nimasi grafikasi qanaqadir to'g'ri chiziq bo'ladi. Shunaqa demoqchi. Endi bu yerda bunday bo'lib pastga qaragan bo'ladi-ku, chunki mana grafikasi qanaqadir aniq bo'ladi. To'g'ri chiziq bo'lar ekan yani. Yani har doim mana bunaqa tenglama berilgan bo'lsa, buni grafikasi har doim demak nima bo'lar ekan? To'g'ri chiziq bo'lar ekan. Davom etamiz. Keyingisini o'qi.
Every linear equation in two variables has an infinity number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. Here we will learn about two linear equations in two variables. Both equations having two same variable I.
This means in example.
In example, x and y.
Okay. Next.
The solution of system of simultaneous linear equation is the ordered pair x and y, which satisfies both linear equations.
Okay. Mana shunisi muhim. Mana biz shuni qidirmoqchi. Yani asosiy maqsad shuni topish. Nima deyapti bu yerda? The solution of system of simultaneous linear equations. Ana yozdik ikkita tenglama. Mana ikkita tenglamamiz bor. Birinchi tenglamamiz mana a sub 1 x plus b sub 1 y is equal to c sub 1. The second equation is a sub 2 x plus b sub 2 y is equal to c sub 2. Ya biz qiladigan ishimiz shunday ordered pair topishimiz kerak ekan x y. Mana tenglamaga qo'yganingda birinchisiga ham qo'ysang, ikkinchisiga ham qo'ysang qanoatlantirish kerak. Nima degani bu? X ni qo'y, hisobla, bu c1 ga teng chiqishi kerak. Xuddi o'sha sonlarni mana ikkinchi tenglamaga qo'y, x o'rniga, y o'rniga hisobla, bu ham c2 ga teng chiqishi kerak. Demak, bu hozir bu yerda biz qanday topishni yo'lini o'rganamiz. Mana x ni topish yo'lini o'rganamiz. Mana oddiy bilan boshlaylik. Birinchisi nimaki? Elimination method. Elimination method degani bitta biror aniqa o'zgarishdan bittasini yo'qotish usuli degani. Bittasini yo'qotib olib turib topamiz, keyin undan ikkinchisini topamiz. Misol uchun men birinchi misolda 3x yechishimiz kerak. 3x plus 7y is equal to 17. İkinci tenglemani yozamiz. 3x minus 6y is equal to 4. Right? So misol uchun bu yerda x yoki y ni qanday yo'qotaman? Buni yo'qotish uchun birinchi tenglamani ikkinchi tenglamani ayirib yuborsam x yo'qolib ketadi. Buning uchun x ni yoki y ni oldidagi koeffitsiyentdan bir xil qilib olishimiz kerak. To'g'rimi? Mana bu misolda uje x oldidagi koeffitsiyentdan bir xil ekan. Endi mana buni ayirib yuborsam nima bo'ladi? Subtract the second equation from the first one. 3x minus 3x, it is 0. No need to write this. 7 minus 6, that is 13y. Equals 17 minus 4, it is, what is it? 13.
13.
So from here, what is y?
1.
1. What we did here is we have eliminated this x from the equations. And that's why we call this elimination method. Okay? Now I got the value of y. So I have to substitute either in the first equation or second equation. Now I can get the value of y, right? This is the first step. Second step, substitute here. For example, in the first equation, 3x plus 7 times, what is the value of y? It is 1. 1 is equal to 17. So from here, I can get the value of x. 7 times 1, 7. Take to the right hand side, 17 minus 7, it is 10. Right? So what is x?
10 over 3.
Good. So now I write the answer. The solution of this system is in brackets. So what is x? 10 over 3. And y, it is 1. And we say that it is ordered pair. The first place we should write the value of x, and the second one is y. That's why we say that that is an ordered pair xy that satisfies both equations. Now for x 10 over 3, y, for y1, if you substitute here and evaluate, we will get 17. In the second equation for x 10 over 3, for y1, substitute here, we will get 4. Right? For example, if you check this, let's say, substitute here, it is true or not? 3 times, what is x? 10 over 3. Here we have 10 over 3 minus 6 times, what is y? Y equals 1.
1.
3 cancels each other. I have 6, and 10 minus 6, it is 4. Is 4 is equal to 4?
Yeah.
4 is always equal to 4, right? On the right hand side, I have 4. 4 is always equal to 4. So that's correct. Also, if you substitute these values for x and y in the first equation, evaluate the left hand side, you will get 17. And that's why we call this, that is the solution of the given system. Okay?
Okay.
Oson ekanmi? Keyingisi misol uchun. Another example. First we have to write the first step. 4x
Can I?
minus 5y equals 17. X minus 5y equals 8. So what should I do in the first step?
The first you was just minus 4x minus x. Minus 5y
Okay.
plus minus
My
5y.
question is, are you going to eliminate x or y first? Which one should we eliminate here?
Y.
Why? Why?
We can plus minus 5y plus minus 5y. 0.
Okay, so we have to
X,
eliminate y
it's 5x
because
and
their coefficients are
17x
already the same, right? That's why. So they are the same, so we have to subtract. Minus 4x minus x, 3x, minus 5 minus 5, 0. 17 minus 8, it is 9. And you know how to solve this equation? What is x?
X is 3.
3. Good. Second step,
Bu ko'rsatmaga minus 5 y turibdi. Minus 5 y turibdi. Nasıl minus 5 y plus minus 5 y degan 0 chiqadi, yaxshi eksi bo'lmaydimi?
Unda hisobi farqi yo'q-ku. Zaten minus 5 y minus 5 y. Demak, ayrib yuborsam yo'q bo'lib ketadi-ku. Arkadaşlar soni o'zini ayrsang 0, bu yerda minus 5. To'g'rimi? Mana bu yerda minus 5 turibdi, minus 5 turibdi. Buni yo'q qilishni nima qilishim kerak edi? Ayrib yuborishim kerak ekan, to'g'rimi? Ayrib yuborsam demak 4x minus x, 3x minus 5 minus itself is equal to 0. Okay? Endi nima qilamiz? Buni qo'yamiz. Qaysi biri osonroq? Tenglama ko'rishing kerak. Qo'ygan qaysi biri osonroq? Misol uchun bu osonroq ekan, to'g'rimi? Bu ikkinchi tenglamaga qo'yaylik. Demak, bu yerda 3 minus 5 ko'paytirilgan y barobar 8. Demak, bu tomonga olib bo'lsak, minus 5y barobar 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. What is y? Y equals 5 over negative 5. That's equal to negative 1. Now, dot, dot, dot. You have to write your answer like this. X, y, the solution of the system. What is x? It is 3. What is y? Negative 1. Okay? M.Aziz davom etamiz. Mana buni endi sen o'zing aytasan. Birinchi stepda tenglamani yozib olishimiz kerak. 3x plus 2y
plus
equals
2y
8.
equal to 8. And under 4x minus y equal to 7. And we must... Okay.
So here, let's eliminate y, right?
Bu yerda y o'zi ekani nima qilsam bo'ladimi? 2 ko'paytirib olsam bo'ladimi?
2 ko'paytirib olamiz demak.
2 ko'paytirib olsam bo'ladimi?
3x plus 2y equals 8. 2 ko'paytirsak tenglamani yechimi o'zgarmaydi. Demak 8x minus 2y barobar 14. O'sha ko'paytirayotganda ikki tomonni ko'paytirish esdan chiqmasa, ba'zi ko'pincha o'quvchilar chap tomonni ko'paytiradi, o'ng tomonni ko'paytirish esdan chiqib qoladi.
8x minus 2.
Endi ishoralar har xil ekan, qo'shib olishimiz kerak, to'g'rimi? Qo'shib olsak 11x
3x plus 11x x 22. Shunda x ravno 2.
X nima bo'ladi? 2 bo'ladi. To'g'rimi? Endi bunga yoki bunga qo'yamiz endi. Misol, ikki tenglama qo'ysang, 4 ko'paytirilgan 2 minus y barobar 7. To'g'rimi? 8 ekan, o'ng tomon olib o't, minus y barobar 7 minus 8. So what is y from here? You know how to solve this. Negative y equals negative 1, so y equals 1. Now, dots, dots, dots. So our solution is, what is it? X is 2, y is 1. Okay?
Okay.
Endi davom etamiz. Birinchi qadam to'g'ri yozib olish kerak tenglamani. 13x minus
13x minus 6y ravno 20. 13x
plus 4y equals 18. So,
agar y bilan 6y da 2 4y da 3 ga ko'paytirib olib turib, keyin hisob bo'ladimi? Javob to'g'ri chiqar ekanda.
demak ki bu 4 6. Agar y ni yo'q qilib yubormoqchi bo'lsak, to'g'rimi? Shunday songa ko'paytiraylikki, birinchini va ikkinchidan boshqa bitta songa ko'paytirilgan bir xil bo'lib qolsin. Uning uchun least common multiple 4 and 6 it is 12. So I should multiply this by 2 and multiply this by 3, right? So if you multiply this by 2, 2 times 13, 26x minus 12y on the right hand side, 40. If you multiply by 3, the second equation, 3 times 7, 21x plus 3 times 4,
21x plus 12
3 times 18,
12y and 56.
54. So let's add them together. 26 plus 21, it is 47x, right? It is 0. 40 plus 54, 94. So what is x? X is 94 over 47, which is equal to 2. Done. So now we need to find the value of y. Either substitute here or here. Let's substitute in the first equation. 7 times. It is y.
7 times x, 7 times 2 plus 4y equal to 18. 7 times 2 it will be 14. 14 plus 4y, and 4y equal, we will take as 14 to right side. Okay, you are ready. It will 1.
Right? Good. So here we have the answer xy. X equals 2 and y equals 1. As you see here, if you substitute here, 2 times 13, 26. 6 times 1, 6. 26 minus 6, 20. Correct. 7 times 2, 14. 1 times 4, 4. 7 times 14 plus 4, it is 18. Right?
Right. Finish.
Okay. Next, first step, let's write the equation. 2x over 3 minus y over 9 equals 6. And if we have x minus y over 3 equals 6. Nima qilish kerak birinchi qadamda, aytchi?
Astagfirullah. 2x over 3. Xullas, bir xil ko'rishimiz kerak, keyin ko'rib
Birinchi navbatda Muhammad-Aziz agar bu yerda kasrlar bo'ladigan bo'lsa, kasrlarni butun sonlarga aylantirib olish kerak. Mana bu kasrda misol uchun bu yerda nima turibdi? 3 bor ekan, to'g'rimi? Mana bu yerda 9. Boshqa yo'q mahrajdan. Ikki tomonni 9 ga ko'paytirib olishimiz kerak. Ikki tomonni 9 ga ko'paytirib olamiz. Mana buni bo'lsa ikki tomonni 3 ga ko'paytirib olamiz.
Okay.
Agar kasr bo'ladigan bo'lsa, butun songa aylantirib olgani yaxshi. Ana undan keyin nima qisqartirib olamiz. Demakki, if you multiply both sides by 9, here we have 9 times 3, it is 3, right? So here we have 6x minus 9 times 1 over 9, it is 1. So here we have y. 9 times 6, 54. How about the second equation? Multiply by 3. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 1 over 3, it is 1. Here we have y. 3 times 6, 18. Right?
18.
So now, also luckily, actually, we have the same coefficients for y. So we have to subtract because they have the same signs. Subtract 6x minus 3x, that is 3x. Right?
54 minus 18, it's how much it will 36.
36. So what is x?
X is 12.
Very good. Continue. Second step. So now we need to get the value of y. So let's substitute the second equation because the second equation looks simpler, right? So here, substitute here, 12 minus y, or I can use this equation because these two equations are equivalent. I can use this equation, right? So that is 3 times 12 because x equals 12 minus y. On the right hand side we have 18, right? So here we have minus y, takes it to the right hand side, 18 minus 36. What is y? Minus 18. So now the answer x, y, right? What is x? 12, y minus 18.
Okay.
That's all Muhammad-Aziz. Bu elimination methods. Shunga o'xshab misollar yechib ketaverasan. Senga yuboraman buni. Hammasi yechishing shart emas. Aytganimdek bu misollarni bitta yechib, bitta tashlab, bitta yechib, bitta tashlab ketaver. Hammasini yechishing shart emas. Okay?
Okay.
Endi boshida aytdikki, 2-3 ta metod o'rganamiz deb. Birinchisi elimination ekan, yo'qotib yuborish, bitta o'zgaruvchini, to'g'rimi? Bu yerda endi ikkinchisi substitution method. That is also very useful methods. Substitution method degani o'zbekchada nima degani?
Bilmiyorum. Substitution
method.
Hazır bir minut.
Substitution degani o'zbekchalab o'rniga qo'yish usuli degani.
O'rniga tenglamalar sistemasiga keldinglarmi?
Yani bu oddiy tenglamalar sistemasi murakkablar sal kerak o'tamiz. Bu ikkalasi ham chiziqli bo'lgan, ya'ni tenglamalar sistemasi. Bu asosan metodni tushunib oladigan bo'lsa, boshqa nimalarni ham shunga qarab yechilib ketaveradi. Demak, substitution method nima ekan? Substitution method using either the first equation or the second equation. Biz oldingi chapterda biror anaqa tenglama berilgan bo'lsa, biror o'zgaruvchini subject qilishni o'rgandik-ku. Bitta tomonga uni tashlab qo'yib, qolganini o'ng tomonga olib o'tish. Xuddi shu metodni bu yerda ishlatish kerak. Misol uchun, either you have to express y in terms of x or x in terms of y. And after that, for example, if I use the second one, from here, let's find y. Using the second equation, 8y equals 22. Take this 9x to the right-hand side, minus 9x. And divide both sides by 8y is equal to 22 minus 9x over 8. Now the second step, substitute this expression for y in the first equation. If you substitute here, what we have here? 3x plus 2 times. What is y in x is equal to this? So here we have 22 minus 9x over 8. On the right hand side we have 7. Yani nima qildik hozir bu yerda? Bu yerda ana y ni x orqali ifodalab olib, birinchi tenglamaga y o'rniga mana bu ifodani qo'ydik. Shuning uchun ham bu substitution deyiladi, ya'ni o'rniga qo'yish. Bitta o'zgaruvchini boshqa o'zgarishni ifodalab turib, o'shani boshqa tenglamada o'rniga qo'yish. Substitute degani o'rniga qo'yish degani. Futbolda ham substitutelar bo'ladi-ku. Futbolda misol uchun 11 ta odam o'ynasa, substitute nima bo'ladi? 4 ta 5 ta odam tashqarida kutib o'tiradi, to'g'rimi? Charchaganda o'zgartirish mumkin, kimdir orqasini o'zgartirish mumkin. O'shalarga substitute deyiladi inglizchada. Biror kim nima qaysidir o'yinchi nimadir bo'lib qolsa, sirasi o'rniga almashtirib qo'yasan. Bo'ldi, mana endi bu yerda nima bo'ldi? Bitta tenglam, bitta o'zgaruvchi. Buni yechishni o'rgandik 3-chapterda. To'g'rimi? Is algebra in what is the equation involving algebraic fraction? Here we have algebraic fraction. So here we have
2 bilan 8 qisqarib ketadi, 1 bilan 4 qoldi. Undan keyin 22 turga bo'linmasa kerak. 9x 21 turga bo'linmaydi. Tak 3x 9x bu yoqqa olamiz.
Demak, buni ko'paytirsam 12, 12 minus 9, bu yerda 3x plus 22 ekan. O'zi shunaqa mental yechib ham bo'ladi, chunki buni ko'p praktika qilgan bo'lishing kerak. Endi bu yerda 3x nima bo'ladi? Buni bu yoqqa olib bo'lsa 28, 28 minus 22 bo'ladi.
9x ga ketib qoldi.
Ha?
9x ga ketdi.
Ya mana buni nimaga keltirsa, masalan, mana bu 4 ko'paytirib yubordimi? Mahrajlar bir xil bo'lib qoldi. We have the same denominators. 12x minus 9x, 3x. Plus 22. Chunki ana 3-chapter tugatganingdan keyin bundan keyin bunaqa misollar chiqadigan bo'lsa, tez yechib keta oladigan savolga kelgan bo'lishing kerak hozir. Davom etamiz. Demak 3x bu yerda 28 minus 22 nimaga teng? 6 ga. To'g'rimi?
6 ga.
X barobar ekan 2 ekan. Endi 3-qadamda nima qilamiz? Y topishimiz kerak. Y ni mana bu yerga olib qo'yamiz endi. Y barobar 22 minus 9 ko'paytirga 2 bo'lingan nima ekan? 8 ekan. 22 minus 18 4 bo'lingan 8 1 bo'lingan 2. Javob nima bo'ladi? X'imiz 2 ga teng ekan, Y'imiz 1 bo'lib 2 ga teng ekan. Bu degani mana shu sonlarni x va y o'rniga birinchi tenglamay qo'ysang yoki ikkinchi tenglamay qo'ysang, ikkalasini ham qanoatlantiradi ekan.
1 6 ga 1 qo'shsa 7 9 kira 2 18 8 kira 4 18 ga 4 qo'shsa 22. Ha, bo'ldi.
Bu yerda asosan Muhammad ham tenglamay yechish ham metodlarni o'rganish, qanday qilib yechish mumkin. Chunki bu metodlarni sal murakkablashgandan keyin qo'llash bilishing kerak. Hozir bitta ikkalasi ham chiziqli, bular oson. Agar bu tenglama bittasi chiziqli bo'lmasa nima qilasan? U yana boshqacha bo'ladi. Lekin o'sha substitution method deganda nima qanaqa metod? Elimination method deganda qanaqa metod o'zini tushunib olishing kerak. Bularni hali ko'p ko'rasan nimada? Kelajakda, ya'ni 10-sinf, 11-sinf universitetga borganda yana bu metodda ishlatiladi, murakkabroq misollar uchun. O'shaning uchun ma'nosini tushunib olish kerak.
Simultaneous equations. Many mathematical and real-life problems can be solved by using the technique of solving simultaneous equations. Technique of solving. Technique.
Chunki mana bu Q U turgandan keyin sal nima qilib aytish kerak? Technique. Many mathematical and real-life problems can be solved by using the technique of solving simultaneous equations. Yani hayotdagi juda ham ko'p masalalar nima ekan bu yerda o'sha hozir o'rgangan metodlarimizni ishlatib yechishimiz mumkin ekan. Zaten temani oti nima bu yerda? Problem solving involving simultaneous equations. Yani tenglamalar sistemasiga oid bo'lgan masalalar. Okay. M.Aziz ozgan dam ol. 10 minutdan davom etamiz. Hop. 10 minut tanaffus senga.
Rahmat.